What is up, guys? Welcome back to a new video. In this video I'll be making a new series, guys, where we go through every single map from spawn all the way up to whatever the last world is, and whenever I make the last video of this series. And we're going to be pretty much rating every map from a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being the worst and 10 being the best. And we're just going to be going through like 10 worlds in every single sort of video. But these ratings are not going to be anything like, specific, but they're also not going to be like bland. I'm actually going to try to actually rate them well. But so yeah, we're just going to be going through all these sort of stuff. So let's just get started. So let's just start examining these. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm not going to examine every small detail, like this flower right here. I'm not going to examine that, but we're just going to examine the most broad stuff. But so yeah, so we're just going to get started. So right now we got like some advent rewards and a combined presents. I'm not gonna weigh this in too heavily, like any Christmas seasonal stuff, because it's just not fair, because it's like, it's not there forever. But we got every single egg. How many eggs are here? 76 eggs. There's 76 eggs in the spawn. I think that's immediately at least an 8 or a 9 out of 10 right there. And there's also this area, which has the index, mailbox, social rewards, group rewards, and also the pet box, which is gonna leave soon, but for the sake, we're just gonna include that as it's just there. And then we have the VIP area, which I think, combined with all the eggs, this sort of map, it automatically receives a 10 out of 10 for me. I think this map is perfect. There's also a present right here, and there's also 3 shiny relics, I believe. There's one here, one behind this sort of bush, and there's one like in this sort of area right here. But yeah, I think this is like this is definitely a 10 out of 10 right here. And so yeah, that's what the spawn gets. Next up, we're moving on to the colorful forest, and there is not much. There is legit like this upgrade right here, and there's not much here. I mean, there's colorful trees, which I'll give them. That's where the majority of the points are gonna go towards. It looks better than the spawn, because the spawn's just like sort of buildings. This is more like, it looks better. We're not gonna count the tunnels anywhere, because like that's sort of part of 2 worlds, not part of 1. But yeah, it's pretty bland. I'm just gonna give it based on, like, if it was just the upgrade, it would be like 1 out of 10. But with all these like colorful trees in the way, I'm gonna probably rate this a 4 out of 10. Or maybe even a 4.5. Yeah, 4.5 out of 10 for this sort of world. But yeah, that's my final rating, 4.5 out of 10. And next up, we've got the castle. So we have the castle right here, which has the spinny wheel, crystal chest, which is pretty good. I mean, what's this pet right here? Almost 1,000 exist. That's crazy. We got a hugeathon, and then we got a voting booth. Most importantly, we got a trading plaza, including the pro trading plaza. But I think the castle by itself carries most of this sort of map. The map itself is bland. I mean, the colorful forest was definitely a lot better in terms of map design. But then we also got a free diamonds sort of booth, gift bag right here, which is also contributing towards it. So as my final rating, I'm probably going to rate this a 9.5 out of 10. It could use some extra stuff, maybe inside of like sort of the castle, but apart from that, I think this is a solid world, or a sort of map. I would rate this like slightly worse than the spawn world. But and I'm gonna use world and map interchangeably, just know that they mean the same thing, guys. I'm sorry if that's gonna confuse you, but I'm just letting you guys know right now. But so yeah, I'm gonna rate this a 9.5 out of 10. Next up, we got a green forest, which is, pretty bland. It's pretty similar to whatever the castles, except that it's like pine trees. But most importantly, we've got a pet equip sort of thing. We also got a present right here, and this pet equip have a lot of upgrades. I have not like upgraded all these, because like these are very expensive. I mean, 750k. I don't think I'm buying that. 750k. But yeah, so we've got all that. Apart from that, it doesn't look too great. I mean, it's whatever. I'm probably going to rate this because the map design is weaker than colorful forest. The pet equipped, it's fine, but it's alright. My final rating for this, I'll probably rate this a 3.5 out of 10. the pet equips is definitely carrying most of the points for this map, including that present right there. And you can't miss this present right here. I got my cursor hidden, but it's like, you know, I'm touching it right now. So yeah, so that's pretty much my final rating, a 3.5 out of 10. I think it's a worse world than Colorful Forest for some reason. I mean, it also doesn't have enough. We also forgot to I forgot to actually include all these upgrades. So with the upgrades in mind, I'm actually going to up this to a 4 out of 10. For the castle, I'm still going to rate it a 9.5 out of 10 because I don't think the upgrade really matters, because like the castle is significantly better than this sort of little upgrade. But I'm going to up this to a 4 out of 10, not a 3.5 out of 10. I think that just, you know, it's fair. But next up, we've got the Autumn World. I believe it's called the Autumn World. And all we have here is actually just a sort of shiny relic behind this sort of classic obby. And then we have a classic obby right here, which, you know, it's a classic obby. I think this is a pretty enjoyable obby. It's not, you know, rage inducing or whatever. But yeah, I think it's a pretty decent map. The sort of map designs also, you know, it's decent. I actually do prefer it over like the castle design. Not the castle design, but the castle map design, like in general, like those trees over there. But you know, I think it's a little bit better, including the classic obby. I'm probably gonna rate this actually a 4.5 out of 10. I think it's on par with the Colorful Forest. I might actually up it, because the classic obby I think is one of my favorite obbies actually. So I'm gonna actually up it to a 5.5 out of 10. That is my final rating for this map, a 5.5 out of 10. So it is on the better side of sort of, you know, maps. Next up, we've got the, actually, what is this called? Cherry Blossom. Okay, this is called the Cherry Blossom map. And, you know, we got potion vending machine. I'm a huge fan of these. I'm a bigger fan of these than the actual obbies. But yeah, we got a potion vending machine, and it's pretty you know, this map actually looks very nice. I do enjoy it. I think it's my favorite map so far. Even I do like it slightly better than the Colorful Forest map. And yeah, I think with the potions here right here, and also the upgrade right here, we can't forget about that. I'm gonna rate this a 7 out of 10. I think this is a pretty well done map. Yeah, so we're just gonna be moving on to the farm now. So this is area 7, I believe. Yes, the farm is actually the area 7. We've actually got a shiny relic right here, and we also got like a gift right there on the other side. And yeah, I mean, it's a pretty decent map, you know, pretty well designed. But unfortunately, there's actually nothing in here. As much as I like to call about design, there's not even an upgrade here. So with that, I might actually have to give this a 5.5 out of 10 actually, because I mean, there's like legit nothing here to do. But yeah, I mean, the design is actually not bad. I might actually pull this up to a 6 out of 10. So yeah, I'm actually going to put this up to a 6 out of 10. I think that the map design is great, because the map design, I feel like it should be like the most, you know, it should be the biggest factor of the map ratings. I'm gonna up this to a 6 out of 10. I really do like this, but with the lack of stuff, it can't go any higher than a 6. I'm sorry, but yeah. Next up, we got area 8, which is actually the backyard. We got a shiny relic right here hidden. But then I think there's actually I don't know, there might not be a gift bag, but there's an egg machine right here, and I am a huge fan of these egg machines. I like them more than pet equips. But and then also there's an upgrade right here. So, and the design of this map is pretty decent. I do actually enjoy it. Now the egg machine, I really like the egg machine. Like I really do like it, because it's like I'm a huge fan of egg hatching. So I'm actually going to rate this along with the, you know, flowers over here. I'm gonna rate this an 8 out of 10. I think this is a solid map. Honestly, I'm gonna rate this probably like the best map since this is definitely the best map since the castle. But you know, it's a decent map. Yeah, so I think that's all we have for this map. Next up, we got area 9, which is Misty Falls, and you know, I think this design is actually pretty amazing. I mean, look at this. This is a waterfall. And guess what? We got enchantments too. An enchantments vending machine, which, you know, it's amazing. I'm a huge fan of enchantments. Bigger fan than the potions. The potions are like whatever, but this is, you know, amazing. Can't forget about the gift bag or the shiny relic on the other side, or Oh no, wait, I actually forgot where it was. Okay, no, it's on the same side. It's like right next to it. But yeah. So I'm gonna rate this a 7.5 out of 10. I think the design of this map is crazy. You know, it's very nice. But yeah, I think a 7.5 is decent. There's no upgrade, but it doesn't really matter. It doesn't contribute too much to these sort of rating. But you know, it's a pretty good map. And then the final map for this video is actually going to be the mine. And all we have here, it's the most basic map we've seen. I don't like this map at all. Like, what is this? But we got the Golden Pets machine. And guess what? I really do like the Golden Pets machine. If this was not here, oh, we also got the oven upgrade right here for like gems. If the golden machine was not here, I would rate this like a 1.5 out of 10. But with the golden machine there, I'm actually going to rate this, guys, a 3 out of 10. So this is actually going to be the lowest rating of any map so far. But you know, it's 3.3, not a 3.5. It's not worthy of a 3.5. I rated it a 3 out of 10. Mostly carried. I'm giving like the gold pet sort of machine 3 points for that, maybe 2. Yeah. So it's 3 out of 10. Most like basic map ever. And next up, we've got. Oh, that's coming up for the next video, guys. I am not actually going to rate this map, but stay tuned for the next video. I might make it, I might not. But I'm most likely going to make it. I'm like 90% sure I'm going to make another video on this. But yeah, if you guys like this video, make sure to of course like and subscribe. And also, I want to let you guys know this is entirely just my opinion. You know, don't go in the comments saying that it's not true or whatever, because it's just my opinion. I mean, you can't say that my opinion is like, it's like, to me, an opinion. So don't tell me that it's like, I don't want to see any hate, guys. In fact, I actually want to know what your guys' favorite map was out of all 10 of these that we went through so far. You can actually even like tell me any, like in general, any single map, or pretty much anything in general. Just comment you like the video or whatever. But anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for any upcoming videos. I'll probably have something out for the next update, which is in 17 hours, or it's gonna be even less by the time I make this video. But it's gonna be before the actual update drops. So thank you guys for watching. Now, peace out.